Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to the Moonlight Hours podcast. It is I, once again, Moses Espiritu Santo. Welcome back to today's episode, everybody. Um, yeah. I feel like I always started with that, yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't plan this. This is completely raw and unfiltered. So yeah, welcome back to the episode. Um, I was kind of I didn't know what I was gonna talk about today. It kind of just like happened upon something. Because I was like, I need to get. It's Sunday night. Um, and I was like, I need to record an episode tonight because I won't be able to any other day. um, I won't do it because scheduled Tuesdays 6 o'clock, p.m. Eastern. It's just I guess that's the schedule that I've made. Um, and that's just what I'm doing right now. I guess. Like I don't really know how other way else to put it, but um, yeah. The next 2 days I work the night shift, 12 to 9, Monday and Tuesday. So I can. I'm recording it Sunday, so I can have it all ready and scheduled to upload or scheduled to be posted on Tuesday, obviously. Um, because tomorrow night I won't be able to because I'm gonna be tired after work and I'm gonna go probably straight to sleep. Then the next day I work the night shift again, and that's when the episode comes out. So I won't be able to. But yeah, what's going on in the world of me this past week? It was my brother's birthday on last Tuesday. We were gonna go to a fancy Italian place, but ended up not being able to because my mom had to go to work. Sorry about that. That was something that had just fallen on my desk. Um, I have my drugs again. That's nice. I got my inhaler again. It has been several months, and I finally was able to get a prescription so I can breathe again, and I'm not wheezing every 5 seconds. My chair broke. Yeah, my desk chair broke, so I had to spend $200 on a new one. $200 that I did not want to spend, but I had to. So I have a new chair now, and no squeaks. I'm moving around. You can hear like a little that thing that's just like the pipe, which is also stupid about the freaking chair. It pisses me off. Right, the cylinder thing in the chair, the middle part where it's like where the chair is on, that you can like. So most chairs are what's a gas cylinder. So that's why you hear like the tss anytime you're pulling it up and pushing it down. It's a gas cylinder. So I'm like, okay, I got it on. I have my chair has the lever and everything. It, it's it's accessible for the up and down, right? The one that they give me, it's what's called a screw lift. Let me explain to you what a screw lift is. Instead of it being my chair has a lever specifically for the gas cylinder, but there's a screw lift. So in order for it to go up and down, I have to physically spin the chair, which is honestly the stupidest thing ever. So, say the least. Next paycheck comes around, I'm going to get a regular one. Thankfully, I don't even I don't I stay at the lowest like thing of my on my chair on my yeah, on the chair on the lowest setting all the time because my desk is was not low. It's honestly a decent height, but I have like those pull out tray things that you're supposed to like put a keyboard on, and that makes it like the area for my legs to be shorter. I'm planning on getting a new desk soon because I've kind of outgrown this desk, and the paint's chipping. And the only good thing about it is that it's an electric one that it has outlets on it, so it helps with like wiring and stuff. But I'm planning on getting a new one. I'm planning on getting a standing one, like electric one that I can put up and down, so I can be standing more while I'm working and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be some more money I spend. Probably, I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna wait until Black Friday for that. To be honest, that's the best time to do it. Gee, I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, that happened. The chair came in yesterday. Literally, it was perfect timing. It came in yesterday, right at the end of my shift. which was perfect. So I like got it, brought it upstairs, chilled for a while, and then it took me 2.5 hours to set up. It took me 2.5 hours to set up because for like a good like 30 minutes I was trying to figure out the the gas cylinder because I was like, how is this supposed to go up and down, or why is it screwing? And then I like look at the thing, and it's like, yeah, screw lift. And I'm just like, this is the stupidest thing ever. How did I not see this before? Oh, I know why. Because I've never heard of it, and I think all chairs are the same. Thankfully, it's something that can be replaced, and I don't have to throw out the whole chair like my last one. But that happened, so I have it set up now. It's a good chair. It's pretty comfortable, honestly. I was pleasantly surprised by the comfort level of it. Um, it's kind of throws me off a little bit though. I'm getting used to it, like leaning back on it, because my old chair, whenever I lean back on it, because you can like pull the lever on the side out if you want to lean all the way back, like lie down. You could push it in if you want it to stay stagnant. My old chair, if you pulled it all the way out, it went far back. And if you like pushed it in, you could still lean back a little bit, but it wouldn't put you as far back. This one, if I lean back with it pushed in, it still just stays the same. But I'm starting to get used to it. It's helping my back. Excuse me. The thing I like about this one is that it has a lumbar support. It's like a lumbar support where it helps to support the lower back. While my other chair didn't have that. So this one is helping with that. I thought I was gonna be thrown off by it, but like I've been sitting on it since yesterday, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It looks a lot sleeker too. It looks more professional because one, my old chair, like the parts that weren't the padding, those were like, it was plastic. It looked like it was just straight like gray plastic. It was whatever, but the new one, it has like the shininess thing, the shiny like metal. Like it's nice, so it looks more professional, looks sleeker, which is nice. But it doesn't really matter to me though because it's in my bedroom. But it's a lot more comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable. I'm enjoying it a lot. And yeah, like I anytime like I make I want to say like a big purchase, but something like this, a purchase like this, like for the first maybe like hour that I have it, I kind of regret my decision, and then I'm like, wait, no, this is actually kind of dope. So that was literally me yesterday. I was like sitting and I was like, I don't know, it's too different from my old chair. I like my other chair a lot better, but then I realized like my other chair, the only reason it was like that was because I molded it this past year that I've had it. It just didn't stick up to the thing. That's another thing. My old chair, this chair that I have now has a higher weight limit. So that, because my other chair, it just, me sitting on it 8 hours a day, like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and for the past year, I've literally got it like August of last year. If you can hear footsteps in the background, that's family, like coming up the stairs. But yeah, it like molded, like I wouldn't say molded, but like I figured out the comfort level, after a year of having it. So it was like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And then you add on the times that I wasn't even working, where I was streaming or just sitting in it on my computer or something like that. So like I spent a lot of time in the chair, more time than most. So yeah, I'm not surprised it died after a single year. And it was honestly on the cheaper side. It was like, I think it was like exactly $100 or maybe like 120. And this one was like, the one I got was now is 200, and it had better reviews than the last one. A lot better reviews. So I trust it more. And who knows, this one might break too in a year, but by that time, I don't even know if I'm still gonna be in this job. But yeah, I digress. We're gonna move on. That's what's happened in my life recently. But yeah, I think, I don't know what I talked about last time. I think I said I was gonna talk about like my experience with women, my non-existent love life. We can talk about that, I guess. Let's talk about my love life. Non-existent. Moving on. No, if you know me, you know that I haven't had the most luck with women. By that, I haven't had any luck at all. Have not gotten lucky. Have no women in my life. Well, the women in my life are family or friend family. They're family. So yeah, I've had a lot of crushes, obviously. A lot of people that I've been severely interested in. Yeah, but never any. No one ever stuck in that romantic aspect for me, sadly. I know I talked about last time the girl that I liked back in thing. I realized that like the only reason I think about it is because love is like that aspect, that world of romance is something that I long for a lot. So any chance, any experience that I have with it sticks with me. So yeah, like I remember that one time in what was it, like the second grade, where this girl I had a crush on for a really long time liked me back for a day, and it was great. It was great. Um, and like I think I remember all the other crushes I've had, all the girls that I've just simply simped over, because the like I think I said in the last time, like simp originally meant a guy who was overly nice to a girl with the sole purpose of getting into her pants. That's not really a thing anymore. It's simp has just evolved into any guy who's remotely nice to a girl. um, doesn't even have to be interested. Simp is just everybody. But I've always been a simp. Before simp was even a thing, I would have gone bullied beyond belief in school if simp was like a word back then. Like I am the simp, aka also known as the white knight as well. Um, I'm a lot. Women and me have a complicated history, I guess. No, not even complicated. It's just I have not had any women. It's as simple as that. Um, what else? Yeah, I got women who I've been interested in, women I've genuinely crushed on, women I've fallen in love with, and that's not even to sugarcoat it. Like I know the difference between having a crush and being in love because I felt it. Um, but yeah, there's all kinds of women, and there's a lot of them that didn't stick that well. Like the women who the women in my life who have been interested in like crush, love, whatever you want to call it. The only ones I genuinely remember are the ones that I feel like I like them for more than just their looks. The ones that I don't remember, it was strictly just or like don't really care about, are the ones just strictly for looks. And that's when I was like just a guy who I don't know. I was just a guy who only looked at the physical aspect of beings instead of looking internally. Um, but yeah, um, where to start? I guess maybe I can talk about some physical. Um, yeah, some as examples of physical attraction in my life, physical crushes as physical attracted. Yeah, you know what I mean. Um, there's a girl who used first letters of names B. She was part of the church. Um, see her every Friday at the teen events, every Friday, and I really liked her. Looking back at it, I barely knew her. I genuinely just liked her because I liked how she looked. That obviously fell through. What else? All the girls in my middle school class. Well, it wasn't even really like I liked them. It was really just like I thought they were cute. I think all women are beautiful, like no matter what. And I genuinely thought all of them are beautiful. Like all of them are very attractive young ladies. And yeah, I was attracted to them physically. Nothing really emotional. No personality stuck in my head. I think I talked about it a little bit. There was this one girl, my 8th grade year, who I was infatuated with, who I thought I was infatuated with, but in reality, I just liked her for her looks. Like, maybe she's the type of girl that I would have wanted to be with, but I didn't really know her all that well. I didn't know her well enough to form a better crush besides physical aspects for her, pretty much. Who else? Girls throughout freshman year where I literally just wanted to get into their pants. I was just a horny little boy. Sophomore year. I don't think there was any sophomore year. Yeah, I don't think there weren't. Yeah. No, there had to be. I'm just thinking like through all of my what are my classes? Oh, sophomore year. That I didn't have any physical crushes. I had just one period crush. The one girl I've ever loved, like actually loved. But we'll get to that later. What else? Moved to Jersey. Small crushes, physical attraction. I mean, like there's a few that I was like attracted to emotionally, but like didn't stick because I was like, I'm not gonna ever see you again. um, what else? Yeah, and then I don't know. There've been girls throughout the church who I've liked. Some girls that I still do find very attractive physically and emotionally, but nothing will ever happen, so I don't really pay it any mind. I don't have any active crushes right now. Obviously, I have like TikTok crushes and stuff like that, but I don't have anyone because I don't hang out with anyone. I don't go. I don't get. I don't go out. Um, I work every day. I work from home. I don't. My all my actual friends are scattered all over the place. So it's whatever. But yeah, I guess we can get into the love category. There have been there's been one girl who for a while I thought it was love, but it was just a really big crush. I never actually fell in love with her. And there was one girl who I did fall in love with, who I was very much in love with. I can talk about I'll talk about that a bit later. I can talk about the girls from Jersey. Let me just count real quick. There were a few girls that I crushed on, but slowly died out because my brain was like, dude, you're never gonna see them again. Move on. Let me just count. There was yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just. It was her, and was that it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there may have been it. Four. I'm thinking that through each of my classes again. There was no. There was six. There was six. I forgot about two of them. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about the Jersey girls first. So there's six girls. Six girls. First letter of each name. You had an M, two A's, a T. Yeah, an M, two A's, a T, an L, and a K. If you're listening to this and you're from Jersey, you probably know who you are. What's up, homie? I don't like you anymore. Don't worry about that. But if you ever wanna hit me up, chat, talk about life, I'm down. I always like knowing how my homies be doing. We'll go least crush to most crush in that list. You have the M, two A's, T, L, K. So you had least was L. She was in one of my classes my senior year, and I was just very much physically attracted to her. Didn't really know her at all. Yeah. Then you had yeah, I'll say 1A. Hold on. Nah, I'll say K. I had a decent crush on her, but the crush only really lasted like a summer vacation, and it wasn't really big. It was just like she was really really nice, and like was kind to me. Then you have one of the A's. She was a homie. Me and her, I don't like to say we were pretty good friends, but I always had like a small crush on her that kind of blossomed into something more of a crush. Well, like blossomed into a bigger crush. And she was dope. She was a lot of fun, very funny. I had very very fun times with her. She was great. Then you have T. T was like the first crush I had. I didn't think I would like her when I first moved to Jersey, but her energy was just something that I was wildly attracted to. So I really liked her. but obviously died out. Then last you got the M and the second A. So they were two that feel like I feel like I could put them as a tie because they're kind of the same level. So A, if yeah, she's gonna know who this is. She was the first person to ever acknowledge my existence when I moved to Jersey. She was just super nice. She always has been really nice. She was honestly like she was one of the popular girls, but she wasn't a stuck-up popular girl. Like she actually cared about people, and she was really nice. And I was she was absolutely beautiful. All of these girls were absolutely beautiful, by the way, absolutely beautiful. Um, but second A, she was incredible, incredibly nice, incredibly kind. She was just naturally like a people person. I was very much attracted to her. Um, yeah, she was a sweetheart. She was a sweetheart. Um, yeah, and I think she's doing great. I think from what I've seen on like Snapchat and Instagram. Yeah, then you have M. They're like on the second A and the M are on the same level. M, she was really nice, um, hilarious. um, uh, Kind of the same thing. Like me and her, I feel like had more in common. Um, Incredible singer, absolutely incredible singer. Um, Honestly, she's destined to do great things in life. All of them, well, all of them are gonna do great in life, but there's some more than others who are like destined to be great. And M and the second A are two of those people, and they're great people. So yeah, those are the Jersey crushes that didn't last long because I moved. um, but yeah, I guess we can talk about the loves now. Well, is there any other like Massachusetts girls that are worthy of talking about? Nah, it's just those two. Yeah, we can talk about the quote unquote love and then the love period. Um, Quote unquote love first. Someone who I don't even know where we're at right now, dude. This whole thing happened this past summer that, yeah. Um, uh, S. I first met her back, and she was part of the church. She's gonna know who she is. If she, I don't know, she doesn't have to not listening to this. But she was. I was attracted to her because she had that flirtiness to her. So there's those girls who are like flirty girls who like all the guys are like drawn to because they're that thing for most guys right now. I sadly am one of those guys who can be more attracted to those type of girls. Like flirty without trying. That's just who they are. But she was funny, extremely talented, um, nice, and yeah, she cares about her people. I met her about maybe like 5 years ago now at church, and yeah, I fell for her hard. And my feelings kind of ruined some relationships with people, but thankfully those got better. Um, but yeah, I fell for her. She's absolutely beautiful. But I realized after a while, I didn't want to be with a girl like her. Like I started thinking like more long term, and I was like, yeah, she would drive me absolutely crazy. She already does, and we ain't even a thing. We're just friends. But yeah, and I thought for a while I was like, yeah, she's a girl that I was in love with, but in reality, I wasn't. I was really that was a prime example. I was in love with the thought of her. Um, I was in love with the thought of her. I was not in love with her. Um, well, not the thought of her, the idea of her. I was in love with the idea of her. Kind of sounded wrong. um, yeah, but right now, I don't really know where we're at. I guess you can say we're kind of beefing. I'm beefing with all my friends, right? Well, a few of my friends right now for reasons that kind of stupid, but it doesn't matter. That was her. Um, then you have the oof. You got the oof. You got the oof. The love period. J. Letter J. Now this girl is a prime example of my simpness. I simped so hard for this girl, but not in a I'm gonna be extremely nice to get in her pants, but I'm gonna be extremely nice to show her how much I care about her. It got to the point where even her friends were telling her that she should be with me. Even her ex-boyfriend told me that he had told her that she should be with me. Because I treated her incredibly. And honestly, I hate myself for it. Because she treated me like crap. I was very blinded by the love I had for this girl. Granted, she's absolutely beautiful. One, putting myself in she's a sophomore year, my sophomore year self. I found her fascinating. Kind of the white knight in me turned on because she had been through so much, like hurt. I wanted to be there for her, show her that like that's another thing. A big thing that I've heard from a lot of women in my life, like girls I've crushed on, stuff like that. A lot of girls, it's come to the conclusion with me that they keep me in their lives to maintain their hope in the male species. Because I'm that one nice guy. It sounds awful, but it's true. I try to be as nice as I can. I grew up with a single mom. I know how bad women have it, so I try to be as nice to them as I can. And also, women are better friends. I feel like, I guess you can just say like straight men in general, just kind of annoying. And I'm a straight guy myself, but I don't know. I found myself being more drawn to women and members of the men in the LGBTQ community. I've been more like drawn to them because they're more in tune with their emotional side. Guys aren't. Straight guys aren't. Like I'm not. I don't really have. I didn't never really had that much fun hanging out. Obviously, there was those few guys who I was like, that's my homie. Like people I actually cared about. But like a lot of them, they're just stupid. They are. But yeah, as I was saying, like I did everything for this girl. I would walk with her whenever she was walking home. I would call her if she needed to talk. I would text her all the time. I would do her freaking homework for her. I would give her my projects so she wouldn't fail because I was already doing great in the class and I can take an F. Like, I would make sure she was okay. I would feed her. I would maybe did I give her money? I maybe gave her money sometimes. I don't know. I forget. But yeah, I was in love with her. I was infatuated with her, and it might kind of sound like I was in love with the idea of her, but no, I was genuinely in love with her. Like, I would think about her all the time. I always saw her in like a positive light. People would crap on her so much, but I saw the good in her. That's kind of it's kind of a gift and a curse. I always see the good in people, no matter what, and I saw the good in her. With so many people, like saying I shouldn't, giving me be like, oh, this girl does this girl does that, saying crap. Like the amount of times that people have told me, dude, listen, if you just want to like get in her pants or do this or do that, just do this and she'll do it instantly. I'm just like, nah, dude. Like she was the one girl who like I didn't think about that aspect with. I didn't think of her. I didn't see her in a sexual light. I saw her as like someone I wanted to build a life with, someone who I wanted to share my life with. And I genuinely fell extremely hard for her. But If you know me, you know about her. It was not a good relationship, to say the least. It was a very one-sided relationship. She did not reciprocate any of that energy, but I was so blinded. I had those rose-colored glasses on, whatever you want to say it, that I did not see all the bull crap that she put me through. Ay, ay, ay. She she always called me her best friend when in reality she was I really wasn't. She played me a lot. Um, she would lie to me. She she genuinely took advantage of how much I cared about her. Um, it was a very one-sided relationship. I gave everything to the relationship. She didn't really give anything. Like, it was a sophomore year that we were just like pretty much inseparable. And then like I moved to Jersey. Nothing. But that was a big thing with a lot of people when I moved to Jersey. As soon as I moved to Jersey, most people that I was friends with didn't talk to me, didn't hit me up, kind of just forgot about me. And then when I moved back, anybody who didn't forget about me then ghosted me when I came back. So no one was left, including her. I moved back after I graduated. I'm like getting her hype. She's extremely excited, quote unquote, that I'm coming back. And I moved back and I'm just like, yo, when do you want to come over? We can hang out, this and that. No response. I'm like, this, that, patty whack, give the dog a bone. I don't know. But yeah, I don't. She doesn't respond. She doesn't hit me back. Doesn't care about how I'm doing. Then, like, one time I remember seeing her at the mall. And I was like, oh, what's up? And she's like, oh my gosh, like overly excited and stuff. And then I'm just like, oh, you're overly excited. You don't respond to my texts. And she's like, oh, are you talking about? I respond to your texts? And I was like, no, you don't. And then she responded to my text saying, I do respond to your texts. And I would text her again. She wouldn't respond and all this crap. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then her dog died. And I, for one, am someone who knows that because my dog was literally killed when I was 12 by another dog. I was 11, maybe 12, I forgot. So like I know that feeling of having a dog die. So I was telling her like, I'm so sorry if you need to talk. You know, blah, blah, blah. Obviously didn't respond. I get it. But yeah, it was a very one-sided relationship. I gave everything to that relationship. She gave nothing. I got her through 3 or 4, up to 3 or 4 breakups. Really bad ones too. Like one involving an ex, one involving a guy literally just wanting her so he can lose her virginity. And she did not reciprocate. She did not. I do not remember a single time. And it took me moving to Jersey and then coming back to realize it. And hey, she's doing great now. I think she's in the Air Force. She's married, which is crazy to me. I wish her nothing but the best in life, honestly. But like, I do not want to be friends with the likes of her. I don't. She full took advantage of my love for her own gain, and I don't think she did it on purpose. It's just kind of who she is. But yeah, it happened, and I grew from it. I started to know my worth, and I am worth a lot. And I know I'm gonna find the love of my life. Hopefully soon. I don't know. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna treat her. I'm gonna treat her like the goddess that she is, that she will be. So, dear future girlfriend, dear future wife, because we definitely gonna get married. Be prepared. You're gonna get a whole lot of love from me. A whole lot of love. And you're gonna be happy with me. That's my message to you. I'm gonna treat you right. And you believe that? You can believe that. But I digress. That's the end of the podcast. I feel like each one of these is getting longer and longer. Actually, I feel like, let's check. Let me look at this episode. Right now, it's what, 35 minutes going right now. We go to the video. Don't start playing. Video. Video. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus Christ. I was watching Basic to Bougie, wilding out. Love those dudes. Last episode. What was the last episode? It's close. Oh, life update so far was the longest one, but this one's gonna be the longest one. Yeah. New episodes every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Moonlight Hours podcast. Listen to it. Enjoy it. Share it with your friends. I'm here for everyone. Thank you for the support. I see the analytics. A lot of people are listening to this on Spotify, which I appreciate. It makes me realize that, like, excuse me, people will listen to it more if I put on Spotify. I also put on YouTube, for y'all who don't know. Link in my Instagram bio is the main place to see it. Link in my TikTok bio if you're from TikTok, which is highly unlikely, but go off. It's my link tree. There's a section for podcasts, and then it brings you to my Beacons page, where it shows the YouTube, Spotify, and then the other platforms you can get from the Anchor website, where I distribute everything. Not making money off this, literally just doing it because I enjoy it. But yeah, thanks for listening. I don't know when I'm gonna start having people on, because that takes a lot of planning, but it's gonna happen soon. If I ever move out, which hopefully happens, I'm definitely gonna have people come over to my place, and we can record it there. And there'll be video for that. Even if I have like guests over and I go to their house, like I will have video for it. I'll literally just prop up my webcam and do it like that. Like we can be sitting on the couch just talking, sitting at the table and just talking. I'll just prop the camera to see the both of us, and I'll release video versions of it. It won't be highly edited and crap like that. It'll literally just be me turning it on, pressing record. Simple as that. But yeah, I digress. Thank you for listening. I appreciate y'all's endless support. This makes me happy doing it, and I'm happy that I'm glad that if y'all enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Honestly, let me know if you listen to it. If you listen to it, please, like, hit me up. I love feedback. Let me know what I'm doing good, right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, any topics. Please. I got a lot of, I feel like I have a good amount of life experience, but not like outside world life experience, but like not crazy amount of outside life experience, but like I have experience. If you want to know anything, let me know. I can probably do like a Q&A episode if wanted. But yeah, share this with your friends. Like I said, I appreciate y'all support. Y'all are honestly like, yeah, I'm enjoying doing this, like I said. But oh well. Peace and blessings, love and happiness. Stay safe, stay happy, stay sane, stay hydrated. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Be kind to one another. Spread love, not hate. Be that light in someone else's lives. They might need it. Trust me. Everybody needs some light in their life sometimes. But yeah, have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Sleep well, I guess. And yeah. Bye.